Hello everyone, how are we doing? So we're going to go through today and we're going to have a very quick look at 4 hits from this week's heavyweight WCL match between Valhalla and Sinistros. So if you look at this, 86 to 82, so pretty comprehensive victory for Valhalla. But there were some great attacks from both sides, and what we're going to do is we're going to go through a few of the ones that I've looked at and I think are fantastic ones for us to really maybe take a few bits and points away from. If you look down in the description, you will see a link to the Discord for WCL if this is something that you're interested in, and you can have a look at all of what they're about. So Fair Play War League, International, and lots of different breakdowns that you can be a part of. So keep an eye on that and you can join the Discord server if that is something that you are interested in. But right now, let's get into some attacks. So 86 to 82, some amazing 11v11 and 10v10 triples from Valhalla, and Sinistros doing whatever they could really to come away and make this a really competitive match that the scoreboard doesn't really show quite as much. So we're going to quickly move in there. Our iPad's a little bit forward, but let's go and see what we can see. Alright, so the first hit I want to look at is Notorious B.I.G. coming in against Clayton. Oh, up too high, up too high. We're going to get there. So number 2, this is an 11v11 triple. I really like this attack. This is coming in with hogs, so you're going to see amazing kill squad value and then see that carry through. So let's go into the replay now and go from here. So you are now going to see that kill squad drop, but first thing is the balloon coming in, taking care of that mortar on the drop, and what that's going to do is make reliable pathing for this golem. So there we go. So golem walking up to the top now, and you're going to see the wizards coming in just to trim things down. And now the king comes in as well, so you'll see wall breakers come through with the queen, bowlers, and now a grand warden should come in as well, just keeping everything boosted. So see massive value through here, a jump through the middle, so that gives them access to half the base, and they are going to be taking out the kill squad, the CC, enemy clan castle, the queen, getting value on the infernos as well. The eagle is down. And now this gives them a chance to bring the hogs in. So you can see this pathing here, starting below the heroes, they're going to link up with their kill squad and wrap right around that base in that nice C shape. So heals coming in, plenty of heals ready for those hogs to come through, and just surgically deploying them as it moves around the base just to link everything up and keep them moving the way they want to go. That way, if they trim out those outside buildings, everything keeps running through the core of the base where they want. So look at that, Grand Warden following around those hogs. Queen sitting back on a wall, but she is still up, so still getting value through here as she's going to come through as part of the cleanup. So hogs are chasing around, hogs are being chased around by those skellies, but that last heal gets dotted in where a lot of DPS is raining down. Springtrap trying to frustrate things, but that's okay. Still coming through just fine. That Grand Warden healing them up just enough. So here we go. Queen now getting value on that CC, and Wizards cleaning up from the bottom. She is tanking for them, so they're going to get tons of value here as those hogs start to fold around into that splash. Last bit of splash coming down. Probably held that heal maybe a touch long, but that's okay because it still came away with the win. And here comes that wizard helping with the cleanup. So we'll 2 times, 4 times out of that as everything just packs it up at the top. So huge hit, Notorious B.I.G. coming in with the 11v11 triple. So massive work there by the team at Valhalla. So now we are going to move down to the hit on number 9. A 10v10 triple against Bruno by Thicko. So here we go. So we're going to look at that 7 o'clock points where everything's going to start to come in. But this is an amazing hit with the way the hero abilities were saved for so long. You're going to see this here. So Queen coming in, so we're looking at Queen charge. And hogs, and you see 3 balloons in the composition as well rather than the 3 hogs, and that is to pick off specific defenses as they're able. So Queen's going to be getting tons of value down south here. Coming in on the king, you're going to see an early rage So bowler getting skip damage. So look at that. This is a key point here. A nice high hit point building with another reasonable hit point building behind it means the bowler skip is going to get tons of value here. So carrying on with this, Rage comes down early to keep the queen up while the DPS is on her and that Barb King comes in. And sharing that Rage, that wall breakers get through and make sure they really take down that wall, get that queen charging in, which means she can be picking off a ton of defenses and the enemy queen. Baby Dragon, Bowler, Wizard still up, but down goes the Baby Drag to a Seeking Air Mine, and they pull the CC here. Not going to worry about just sitting on with those healers. So you can see once this is taken out, you're going to start to see everything else fold in, and that King is going to come through as well. Minion comes down to help. King will be coming through now with Wizards. He's going to be tanking while most of that stuff is just going to get worked on for the rest of this attack. And then Hogs start filtering through bit by bit. So you'll see a heal come down early in the first section. And you can see how this shape is going. So they're going to move their way through the base. And I should probably right angle through here. Meet up next to that queen. And you'll start to see some balloons come down as well, just to pick off some of these top defenses. At least that is the goal. Queen now breaks out of the base and carries on working on cleanup nice and early. Hogs now, heal come through. We're going to 2 times out of this. So tons of value, heaps of Hogs. Queen putting in work. King is still up. Wizard's still up. The balloon is still up. So tons of value there. Boom. And both hero abilities, not until the last minute, not even a minute, last 30 seconds of the raid. So massive, massive work there. Alright, so there it is, a 10v10 triple now from Valhalla. And now we're going to move over to the other side here, and we're going to see some amazing hits from Sinistros coming in. And this is a little bit different. So no 11v11 triples and no 10v10 triples. Which means they were relying on the Town Hall 11 dips. But the way they made that possible is this. Look at this. Both, actually all 3 of those Town Hall 11s were 2-starred by Town Hall 9. So we're going to have a look at number 2 here with Monkey D. Luffy coming in and getting 57% 2-star. So it's an anti-3 base. And we're going to look at how you can maximize that value yourself when you are in war to give your clan a little bit more of a chance to use some extra attacks where they're needed. So there you go. Mortar's getting picked off nice and cheap there, which means that things like archers and wizards can get heaps of extra value out here. So air targeting defense is going to get taken as well, which means minions can go in when wanted. No minions in this attack though. Alright, so you can see the exposed town hall and the eagle up there. So imagine that eagle's actually reachable by a queen. So keep an eye on the fact there's 4 rages here. And despite the fact it didn't go according to plan, this actually gets a ton of value. So here we go. So Valk's coming in, trimming that, keeping the queen moving in, wanting to pick off enough of this here. And you can see those archers putting in percentage down the side. We're at 22% already. So there you go. Rage comes down. That's going to keep the queen up as she's getting targeted by the eagle, the Grand Warden, and one of those crossbows as well, Expo, if you will. So another rage here pops the ability. Another rage here would have made a huge difference. You can see still has 2. If a rage had come down, this eagle is actually in range of the queen and she could have stepped up. So unlucky, but the healers now switch to the king, and that's going to keep him up just a touch longer as he's getting focused on. So Golem and Bowler's coming in with a rage. Now if that eagle had gone down, the value out of this remaining kill squad would have been huge. So yeah, really unlucky, but huge potential there. So keep an eye on these sorts of things yourself. So easily picked off defenses like mortars with a single balloon. And that also trims out those Seeking Air Mines for your Baby Dragon to get tons of value as well. So 55%. Healer's going to move across the base here, but end up being tanking for things. Unfortunately pulls the CC, but not going to make a huge difference here anyway, given that we're only looking at 57%. So there we go. So 57% though, Town Hall 9 versus Town Hall 11, that frees up your 10s as well. So plenty of room to move around and make those wars a bit more dynamic as you need to, depending on what your breakdowns are and how things have been going. So the last hit we're going to look at right now is a hit from Bruno, actually, who we saw get 3-starred. I'm going to quickly pop down. There's number 20. Oh, wrong side. My bad, guys. So a different Bruno, but we're going to show the replay anyway. So it's a Town Hall 9 now. So we're going to have a look at Town Hall 9 just to diversify things. We've seen a lot of ground hits, a little bit of a hybrid hit. And what we're going to look at here is still we're looking at anti-3 bases. And we are looking at a Lalo attack. So Hero's coming in here, pulls a Tesla farm, ends up being 3 Teslas. Healers come down, unfortunately soaks up a Seeking Air Mine. So that balloon coming down early might have saved that, but that's okay. So here we go, Queen getting tons of value, King trimming down that side, keeping the Queen going where we want, pulls the CC. And so now that will move up towards the Queen. And she should start to step in here towards that air defense. There we go. Poison down, Rage down. Queen ability gets popped just in time. And that's everything going down here. Wallbreaker ends up failing. She's not tanked. There we go. Gets her into the base now. And here you're going to see, just look at this value. Queen's gone, CC's gone, a sweeper will go, and so will one of those X-bows. Huge value, and Queen can carry on her merry way. So at this point we have the Lalo portion of the raid starting, and folding in from that side. Everything should start to pack up together as we come into this side of the base with this splash damage. So you can see a Rage come down just to push through as quick as possible. Back down, these loons will start to tail in now. And look at this, I mean, I'm just going to pause here. Still 2 air defenses up in this attack at the moment, but no issues. There's about 100 balloons as well. Still has a haste and a rage, so we're going to watch through this here. Minions and cleanup have started already, and the Queen is working on the stuff in the middle of the base. So just hastes into and out of these defenses here, and it's all cleanup time at this point. And accidentally drops that rage in the corner over the P.E.K.K.A statue just to stamp some authority on this hit. So fantastic hit via the air, which gives us a nice range of hits. We've seen Town Hall 11v11 hogs, we've seen 10v10 hogs with Queen charges, we've seen the kill squad value in that 11v11, we've seen a 9v11 hit, which is something you can do in your wars as well if you look at what value you can pick up. And now we've seen a fantastic air hit at 9v9 just to close out the video. So amazing work. Queen is still up at full health. Great work there by Bruno. And we have a quick look here. Again, we'll go back over the war results. 86 to 82, a massive percentage of 98.87 to Valhalla over Sinistros. And that came away with the win for the heavyweight division of the WCL this week. And so thank you guys for tuning in. You can see me on Twitch. I will be streaming WCL and other Clash action. But more importantly, if this is something you're interested in, like I said before, look down in the description and have a look at the details for WCL Warriors Championship League. And you can join the Discord, join the server, find a clan, and get in on this yourself. So thank you guys very much for tuning in, and really have a fantastic time and keep on clashing. Thank you guys.